went on a quest to find something that would help the family in the healing process, in the journey through this, in the labyrinth of confusion along the way of this devious disease. So Adam used to make these beads, and he would give them to people he cared about. And he made one for me, and mine say radiant light. After Adam died, I started to make them for other angel moms. And I think Janet had said something, who are you and what have you, and what are these beads? They're magical and they're swaying, and I'm touching them. And
when I got the beads in the mail, it was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. But my heart, in the worst dread of my life, my heart was singing when I got those beads.
We found that as we were making them, we were sharing about ourselves and about our angels. And it was giving us a place of not only comfort for ourselves, but like you said, a place where we can talk about them.
Our hearts are all broken, but we're each helping each other mend them.
Through the beating hearts, through the healing, things are opening up. The universe is opening up for me.
The beating hearts is a lifeline. They really, for a lot of us, have been like a lifeline, salvation, saviors at times.
But with the beating hearts, I found a place where I can show emotion, and I get support that has helped me get through this.
I don't know who I could talk to. And I thought I didn't need to, but I really do need to.
Every Wednesday night provides me a place to feel like I belong with these people who know exactly where I'm at, and people who give me hope to know that in this path that I'm on, that I can keep going, because they have made the trails ahead of me to follow. It's a place to bring your sadness. It's a place to bring your laughter. It's a place to bring your heart.
And I remember my first time I came to this group, there was like 40 people on the meeting. I said, I'm home, even though they're in Long Island and I'm in Boston, I'm home.
They're now my sisters. I have a whole new family. No one knows what it's like to go through this, except for the ones that have been through it.
I don't belong to any other groups now because I don't need them. All I need is the beating hearts.
We've all gone through the what ifs, I could have's, and we've all realized that there are no what ifs.
When your child first passes like this, it's like you're cut down to your foundation, and you constantly questioning yourself, could I have done something differently? And you hear everybody else that tried all the things they tried and ended up in the same situation. So it helps you with your grief because of that.
Because I still beat myself up, and it's 4 years later and I still do it. That when I look at all the other moms, I'm like, but they're good moms.
The empathy is so different, because her son passed away in a car accident. My son passed away from an overdose, and nobody talks about my son.
I decided to say she died from a heart condition because it just wasn't accepted. You were looked down on, and it's still like that today, unfortunately, sadly.
Going into a wake and putting the beads into a mommy's hand after she just lost her child, and to look into her eyes and to say, you are not alone. You are not alone, has been some of the most transformative moments that I have ever experienced.
It changed my life because now I deliver and make beads for other mothers. And I bring them that drop of hope.
Am I going to be able to go to somebody's wake who lost a child? I don't know. And there were 4 other moms that came with me. And we sat in the back of the church. we held hands and we cried together because we were there. We went up to the mom and just very briefly said who we are. She was floored. Here are these strange women. Who are they? They put their arms around me. And she felt that warmth that I felt that first day.
When we look up on March 12th, I want us to remember to breathe. First of all, shoulders down, arms out, look up and breathe. Breathe in the wonder, breathe in the awe, breathe in gratitude for all the little things and all the big things. Acknowledge that it's all okay, even when it doesn't feel okay.
All of the moms, all of the dads, all the family members that are going through this all over the world. And I know that we are all connected and that our love and our energy can touch other people.
Look up and believe.
Look up and receive.
We look up and know that you can breathe. You can sing again. You can listen to music and not fall apart.
Of course, I'll be looking up for my children, but I'll be looking up for all of your children.
When I look up, when anybody looks up, I hope they feel his and all of the angels' presence guiding us.
I will be looking up for Donovan and wishing for hope.
I know that he's with all our angels and they're all looking down on us and saying to us what a good job we're doing.
I hope she's singing with the angels.
It's okay, Mom. It's okay to have a bad day. And then when we laugh really hard, I feel him so much with us because he'd be laughing right there with us.
Joy is there, and our angels want us to feel that joy. It's a possibility, and we just have to say yes to the joy.
If you looked at it, it says sempre avanti, and that means keep moving forward. And that's what I want us to do. I want us to look up in honor of Adam and in honor of all our angels and keep moving forward. Sempre avanti.